Welcome back to the channel, Mr.BetonYou. Never seen a delivery streak in the history of my DoorDash account in St. Louis, Missouri. I've heard of them. Went on and turned the app today. Boom. First order we took was this $13, 10 mile. I said, let's do it because it leaves me actually still in my zone and it's a good area. So I did it, plus it's Salt and Smoke, local joint. I like to do business with them. So let's see what the next 4 orders get. It's $5, it's 5 consecutive, can't drop any, right? Or can't decline any. Let's see what the next 4 are. And it's basically for an extra $8, which is not great. So if there's some trash in here, I'm going into this positively, but I ain't delivering a $2. No, I'm not doing it. Not even for content. I'm not doing it.
Good, I'm good, man. It's beautiful outside. It's gorgeous.
There you go, my friend.
You need to take a pic?
Oh, you're good.
All right.
Got you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. Second order coming in. Screenshot. $3.75. Pasta House. 3.8 miles. Complete to have 2 of 5 orders. $3.75. Now, this could be a $1.50 tip. It's 3 miles. It's going in the direction I was going to go anyway. So I'm going to accept it. It's painful. It's painful for me to hit accept on that. But I like to do some things for entertainment or to see what is the algorithm going to send me. How are they going to treat me? Now, listen, like I said in the beginning, if the next order is like $3 going 10 miles, I'm not doing it. I cannot succumb myself to that type of torture. But I'll do this one. Let's see what the third one takes us. And we'll say this is another local, Pasta House is a St. Louis local Italian joint. Actually ran and operated by a grandfather or father of a guy I used to play basketball with. So once again, it's a neighborhood joint. We're 1.5 miles away, and then we're going to drive, 2 miles or so in a direction we would have went anyway. I want them to stack it with something good so that this run actually is worth my time. This is $1 a mile, which is absolute garbage. And even if there is a $1.50 tip, which is possible, it's also possible that there's no tip. If you're out here, when I see these kind of things, it's like, okay, this is, like I said, I've never seen this in my market, and other people have talked about it. So I just want to, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna try. My anxiety is already hitting high because I'm actually using my automobile for $3 and some change, which just makes me question everything about life. It makes me question myself. Why am I even doing it? How long is this video gonna last? But you're gonna come along for the ride. We'll see the range of emotions from Mr.BetonYou today. I just looked at the item. I'm literally picking up 1 small salad. Should there be order minimums on DoorDash and these apps? I've always said there should be. That's my opinion. I always have thought. And people are like, no, people can order whatever they want. No, negative. We should not be putting ourselves in positions to deliver somebody something so small and insignificant. I believe that. It's my opinion. What do y'all think? The Pasta House is going to be right there. Picking up for Carlita. Bonus gift card. We have our salad. We're delivering somebody a salad for $3.75. Why are all these low tipping, no tipping people, why are they all hand to me? God, they have no shame at all. Oh, Lord, have mercy. And of course, this is being dropped off to a school. Yay! $1.50 tip. I kind of expected that. Next one. Third order. $9, not a problem. I rarely see runs. The first run was a lot of miles. This third one's a lot of miles. I rarely see runs that are the mileage is crazy like that. 10.8. Now, the only positive is it is going back in the direction of where I started. So I'm going to take this because the Jet's Pizza's close here. I got 9 seconds. I'm going to take it because I got to go that direction kind of anyway at some point today. So I don't love the mileage I've driven so far today. I don't like it. Okay? But it could be much worse. That that first order I would have taken regardless because of merchant and time. Second one, no chance in hell I'll ever take an order like that. This one, usually a decline as well. But I want to see, I'm showing you what are the 5 orders they're going to send me in succession. And is this streak thing a good thing, a bad thing? We got to remember, I'm getting to $8 at the end of it if I wind up going through with it. Because like I said, if this came in at $3 or $4 and there's no tip, I'm not driving 10 miles. I'm not doing it. I end the video. I take my L and say, ha ha ha, DoorDash, you're funny. But that's not the case so far. So we got 2 more to go after we pick this Jets Pizza up. Little bit of highway miles here, actually, so this shouldn't take that long as well. What do y'all think? Which of these would you have taken? Many of you would have been like, I'm not taking any of those. Some of you would have been like, I'll do it. I'm a content creator, so I'm making y'all some content. I hope you're entertained. I think at some point, this 4th or 5th one is going to be absolute garbage, and I'm going to have to make a decision on decline or accept. Oh, the pizza bag makes an appearance. Right on, man. Thanks. All right, there was no wait in there. We got a 15-minute car ride, so we were here. So we'll call it 16 minutes. It took me a minute to drive here, a minute and a half. We'll call it 16, 17 minutes to make the $9. Not horrible, but not great. All right, here's the last payout. $5 base pay, $4 tip. And technically, it took us right outside our Webster Grove zone. So a couple of miles, we'll be back in that zone. Haven't gotten anything yet. It's been about 4 minutes since we dropped that one off. Let's see what the next 2 bring. This is crazy. Next order coming in. $11.50. Oh, this ain't that bad. So I just took a screenshot of it. It's 10 miles. I mean, the miles on these are nuts. This is the 3rd one that has been at least 10 miles, right? Or 10 miles. But I'm actually getting ready to, I can get off at this exit right here and then go pick up this order and then go right back on the highway and go up a little north. This is actually a pretty easy one. I'm going to accept it. That's 4 out of 5. Cash flow is decent. Mostly highway miles. So I'm actually getting off at the exit as we speak. I'm going to pick this bad boy up. Where do I got to go? I got to go, let's go left here. Because the Loughborough exit's actually closed. This should be a lot quicker for me than it's going to be, but the Loughborough exit's closed. This is the China King off Loughborough. I'm going to hop back on 55, go north, probably about 8 miles, get off the highway, drop it off, and that'll be that. So picking up 3 items, delivering it to, yep, I know exactly where it's going. General Tso's chicken, sweet and sour chicken, and some crab ragoon, $11.50. The mileage is nuts today. But I'm going to give you my recap at the end. We're almost done. After we do this, we got 1 more. Still haven't delivered to a non-tipper yet, which is positive. But the mileage is nuts, but I got a theory, and I'm going to give you guys a reason why DoorDash does these streaks, why they do the peak pay, and for some of y'all, it's not going to be new news, but let's go pick this up. How's it going? A JDD on DoorDash. Chicken, sour shrimp, and a crab ragoon. Say hi to the kids. All right, we just dropped that off. Here's the payout, $9 tip. We are around a lot of things. We are around actually in my old neighborhood. So a lot of things right in front of me on Cherokee Street and to the left of me and to the right of me. So this next order, that's where we're at right now, 4 out of 5. This next order, we're gonna add $8 to it, right? So I'm gonna let's talk a little bit while we're waiting on this next order. This is in live time. One thing's obvious: I've driven more miles than I ever really do per order, ever. And if you watch this channel, you know. I would never take most of these orders except that first one, and even then, that's still. I don't have my red card because I had to get another one, right? So they're not sending me any shop and deliver. So I'm making less money because I would have made more by this time. It's been not even 2 hours. The first order was 11:25 or something like that. It's 1:14. We've completed 4 orders. Now, there was one thing you didn't see. There was an Instacart. I'll show you right here. 1287. Okay. I accepted it right as I accepted the. There's a batch details on that. Right as I accepted the DoorDash, right? So that was at 11:25. You see, and that was going like up the street. So like I did the pickup, went to Walgreens, picked up an item, boom, boom, and then I went and took the first order. So we've actually made that as well in the same amount of time, which is good. Now, driving more miles, and I've been zigzagging all over St. Louis, not a good thing. You don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to zigzag in this particular way. Now, Streak and Peak Pay, very similar. Each order is basically paying me. This one's going to be $8 plus. If you break it down, it's basically under $2 additional per order. So it's like if I was doing a Peak Pay now. Now, the only thing is it's consecutive. It's a streak, so you can't decline anything. Now, I can decline probably the first one, I'm assuming, but I can't decline the second, third, fourth, and fifth order that comes my way. If I decline this one here, I don't get the extra $8. So they're controlling my movements. Now, I don't have to do this streak. I'm not forced to do the streak. They're just saying, hey, do 5 in a row, here's $8. Same as a Peak Pay. Similar as Peak Pay. They're incentivizing you to drive more and maybe do things you don't want to do. You have control. Right now, DoorDash has it. And when they do these streaks, they have control if you decide to play the game. I'm doing it for you guys as educational and see what we get, see what we make, see what the experience is like. I hardly ever get 3 out of 4 orders with the mileage like that I see, and I wouldn't take these. So this is a way for DoorDash to say, hey, there's going to be some unfavorable ones, and we see this Dasher account, he's on this streak. Let's send them some ones that maybe other people don't want to take that aren't great. They're not horrible, but not great, because he's on this streak, and we'll give him a little pat on the back at the end and give him $8. Moral of the story, when you're working these apps, DoorDash specifically, the app will, if you allow it to control you, it will and can control you. And you're probably going to make less money that way. If you stay selective, move accordingly, work your plan, you don't have to feel like you're being controlled. Right now, I am. I'm doing this in real time. Okay? Still waiting on that 5th offer. All right? And this could be a $2 Wingstop. That's going to pay me $10 in reality, but this could be a $2 Wingstop. It could be a $5 one from a burrito place up here. It could be another $10 going 10 miles up north. I have no idea. We don't know yet, but let's see what we get. But that's how I look at these streaks. I don't recommend them. I think if you're somebody that already takes everything, hey, it's an extra bonus for you. But if you're somebody that wants to try to be selective and maximize your money, minimize your time in miles, we haven't spent a lot of time, but we've driven more than we like. So our fuel cost is higher than average. I don't recommend doing these type of things. I don't recommend allowing DoorDash to control you. If you allow them to control you, you get what you get. You have to control the movements of what you can do. And most of the time, you're going to make more money and more profits if you do that. Streaks and Peak Pays is just a way for them to get you to do things maybe and make you feel like you need to that you don't want to. Be smart. Let's see what the 5th one is. So it's been 14 minutes and then we haven't even gotten an offer. So it's like DoorDash is waiting for some trash to be out there and so they can send it to me because they know the likelihood of me taking it is very high. I mean, I'm around, 50 different things, 50 different places, and crickets. Still waiting on an offer. It's 1:36. So I'm going to drive to the Papa John's close to where I live because I know they'll send me something and the mileage probably won't be crazy, right? So I'm going to do that because I just sat somewhere for a little while and nothing. And I almost feel like they're just, listen, I do enough DoorDash to know that even at this time of the day, usually you get something. All right, we got one. 675, 5.6 miles, Pretzel Boys. I'm obviously taking that because it's actually $14.75 for 5.6. Let me accept that. Okay, we got it. I just pulled into the Papa John's. I was hoping for something with less miles. It is what it is. Took a little bit of time. I think a lot of you guys can relate to that. Sometimes things, I was just surprised. I thought I'd get something pretty much right after I dropped off that last one. So we should be done by now, but it is what it is. So we're going to drop this $6.75 off, Pretzel Boys. Okay, so we're at $50 with the 13 from the Instacart. But with just DoorDash alone, we're going to be, what, $14.75 plus $37.50. Not great. In a little over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. Not good. For me in St. Louis, that's not good. But I allowed the algorithm to control me, and they're going to give me a pat in the back with the extra $8, which, listen, it is what it is. I didn't deliver to any non-tippers. I'm sure this order probably has a tip. That's good, at least. We did do that 375. That hurt. I don't like doing that. I don't recommend you do that. But this is an educational, perspectival video to where you can, if the streaks come, you could say, maybe it's good, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Do I want to risk driving around and feeling like I got to take that next order when you don't have to? You don't have to. You don't have to take the trash. You don't have to. And for just an extra under $2 per order, which is what this equates to, not that worth it in my opinion. So we're at the Pretzel Boys. We'll pick up this last delivery. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Will you do streaks? Do you not do streaks? What did you learn today? Did you learn anything at all? Give me your comments down below. I'm not horrible. I'm not like too upset. It wasn't like crazy, but it wasn't good. Could have done a lot better by being selective and doing what I usually do. See you tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.